Okay, today we're going to look at two quick practice problems that show fraction as division and how division and fractions are related to each other. If you are going to copy these down into your notebook, please title your page Fractions as Division Examples. Fractions as Division Examples. Otherwise, you can write along with me on your whiteboard. So here is our first problem. There are 5 chocolate bars. There are 5 chocolate bars. And 3 friends. 5 chocolate bars and 3 friends. How much chocolate does each person get if they split the chocolate equally? How much chocolate does each friend get if they split the chocolate equally? And I'm going to pull out a highlighter and dig into my question and highlight the relevant information, the most important information. So I know that 5 chocolate bars is important. I'm going to highlight that. 5 chocolate bars. 3 friends is also important. I'm going to switch colors really quickly and then highlight the actual question. How much chocolate? That's what's being asked. And then it's also important that they are split equally. Let's draw a picture to represent what's happening here. So I know that this could be represented as 5 divided by 3 or 5/3. 5 divided by 3 or 5/3. But let's see how it equals 5/3. So I'm going to draw 5 candy bars. I'm going to do it pretty quickly. I want them all to be about the same size. And then we're going to split them up between our friends James, Maxine, and Xavier. So here goes. I'm going to use a rectangle, and I'm going to speed through this really quickly because I copied and pasted. And then I realized that they wouldn't fit in my line across, and I had to shrink them down. Hopefully you're a little bit better at spacing than I am. So I've got 5 chocolate bars. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to split each chocolate bar between our 3 friends. So I'm going to change colors really quick, and I'm going to split these chocolate bars up into 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so on for all 5 chocolate bars. Then I want to see how much each person gets. So I'm just going to label the section with their first initial. So J for James, M for Maxine, and X for Xavier. And I'll do that for all 5 chocolate bars because there are 5 chocolate bars and 3 friends, and we're splitting them equally. And then I'm going to count how many pieces James gets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it looks like Maxine and Xavier each get 5 too. So 5 pieces, and they're cut into thirds. So each friend will get 5/3 of a chocolate bar. 5 divided by 3 can also be represented as 5/3. Each friend gets 5/3 of a candy bar. And we can change that into a mixed number as well, because you can see it's an improper fraction, a fraction with a value greater than 1. Each friend gets 5/3 of a candy bar. 5 over 3 also equals 1 2/3. Each friend gets 1 2/3 of a chocolate bar. Oops, I see now I wrote candy bar. It should say chocolate bar. Okay, if you have over half a page left, you can keep going on the same paper. Otherwise, you can turn to a new page. I had to do that because I didn't have enough space. So you and two friends won a $50 gift card. You and two friends won a $50 gift card for the best talent show performance. You and two friends won a $50 gift card for the best talent show act. How much money do you each get? Well, it would take a lot to draw out $51 bills. I know that this is $50 being divided between three of us, me and two friends. I can also represent this as a fraction, 50 over 3. And then I can reduce it, since it's an improper fraction, and get my answer. Or I could also write it as a long division problem. So that's what I'm going to do. 50 divided by 3. And I'm going to do a multiples list on the side, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. 5 divided by 3 is 1, remainder 2. And when I bring down the 20, I see I did not go far enough in my multiples list. 20 divided by 3 is 16, remainder 2. Now that $2 still needs to be split between friends. So each friend gets $16 with 2/3 left over, or if we want to make sure we're splitting it all, with $2 left over, if we want to make sure we're getting all of the money divided equally amongst us, it would be 16 2/3. We each get $16, 16 2/3. And sometimes when you're doing fractions as division problems, you're going to be asked between which two whole numbers are these. And so 16 2/3 is between $16 and $17. It's a little bit more than 16 and less than 17. That sounds like a great prize. All right, thanks for watching. Look out for some more practice problems about fractions as division. See you next time.